children, welcome to my online class. As usual, we'll start the day with a famous proverb. As you sow, so you shall reap. I repeat, as you sow, so you shall reap. Okay, so children, in the previous class, we had discussed the chapter Festivals of Northeast India. We have almost come to the end of this chapter. So I'll be taking the continuation of this chapter. Do you remember what we had discussed in the previous classes? Yes, festivals of Northeast India. So children, which is the festival of Assam? Yes, Bihus are the biggest festivals of Assam. Right. And which is the dance form? Yes, Bihu is the dance form. And it is performed by both men and women. Right? Okay. And unusual instruments. What are the unusual instruments used during these festivals? Yes, cymbals, bamboo clappers, dole are used during this festival. Right? Okay. And which is the festival of Arunachal Pradesh? Losar is the festival of Arunachal Pradesh. Losar is celebrated in the state Arunachal Pradesh. And during this festival, people discard the old things to welcome the new year. Now, the state Manipur, right? A charming festival of Manipur, that is Ningul Chakoba. It binds and revives the relationship between married girls and their parents. The women and the children are given a sumptuous feast and gifts, right? During Chiroba, the Manipur New Year festival in April, people clean and decorate their houses and prepare special dishes. Right? As a ritual, the villagers, they climb the nearest hilltops. They climb the nearest hilltops because they believe that they will rise to a higher level in their lives. Right? The next festival is Chapcharkut, which is celebrated in the state Mizoram. Right? Men and women of all ages wearing traditional dresses and headgear, they perform folk dances. Children, now we are going to discuss the festival of Meghalaya. So children, which is the festival celebrated in Meghalaya? Wangala. What is it children? Wangala. Wangala. Wangala is also called the 100 Drum Festival, which is celebrated by Garos in the villages of Meghalaya. Right. So children, this festival is celebrated to mark the end of hard work, which naturally brings a good harvest. Now children, open your page number 79. The main features of festival in Tripura is that all people join in the celebrations and many of the dances performed during some of the festivities, they represent hunting, fishing, food gathering and various other activities. Right? Okay, these dance forms performed during the festival, they represent what? Yes, they represent hunting, fishing, food gathering and various other activities. Okay, and some of the festivals, they attract people from all over India. Okay, now children, open your page number 79. Okay, last second paragraph. Nagaland consists of different groups of people who are unique in their customs and traditions that they celebrate. Songs and dances form the soul of these Naga festivals. The festivals are used by the Nagas to preserve and pass down the oral history. Okay, so Nagaland, they consist of different groups of people. And they are very much unique. Unique means what? They are very much special in the customs and traditions. Okay. And songs and dances, they form the soul of these Naga festivals. And these festivals are used by the Nagas to preserve and pass down the oral history. Oral history is nothing but collection of historical information which is not written down. But is passed on by people who remember the past event. Right? Okay, so we have discussed till here, right? ഒന്നുകൂടെ ഞാൻ എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ, ബിഹു ഏത് സ്റ്റേറ്റിലെ ഫെസ്റ്റിവലാ? അസാം അല്ലേ? പിന്നെ അരുണാചൽ പ്രദേശ്. അരുണാചൽ പ്രദേശിൽ ഏത് ഫെസ്റ്റിവലാണ് സെലിബ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്? ലുസാർ. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് മണിപ്പൂർ. ഓക്കെ, മണിപ്പൂരിൽ നിംഗോൾ ചക്കോബ. ദ ഫെസ്റ്റിവൽ ഓഫ് മണിപ്പൂർ ഈസ് നിംഗോൾ ചക്കോബ. And Cheroba is considered as a new year and is celebrated during the month of April. Then Chapcharkut, which is celebrated in Mizoram. And the next one is Wangala or 100 Drum Festival, which is celebrated in Meghalaya. Then the Nagaland. Okay, they consist of different groups of people and they are unique in their customs and traditions. They also celebrate it, okay, by dancing and singing traditional songs. Okay, children, page number 79, last paragraph. I'm going to read the text. Look at your textbook. A major festival is Mostu, celebrated mainly in the villages after the sowing season. Dressed in colorful clothes and headgear decorated with feathers and wild-boar tusks, the people in the villages dance to traditional music. Children, a major festival is Mostu, which is celebrated in Nagaland, right? And they are celebrated in the villages after the sowing season. And the villages, they dress in colorful clothes and they wear headgear. Look at the images. Yes, the villagers, they wear colorful dresses and headgear, which is decorated with feathers and wild-boar tusk. Okay, tusk is a sharp nose of an animal. Okay, so they use it for decoration and the people in the village, they dance to traditional music, right? So which is the festival of Nagaland? Yes, Mostu. M-O-A-S-T-U. I repeat, M-O-A-S-T-U. So children, okay, the last paragraph of this chapter, right? Hardly a month passes in any of the 7 states without a festival or two. Most of them have religious importance or significance, as the people offer thanks to the gods for a good harvest or prosperity or ask for protection against calamities. But these celebrations also help encourage cultural and artistic activities and bring out the natural talent of the people. Children, most of them have religious importance or significance, as the people offer thanks to the gods for a good harvest or prosperity or ask for protection against calamities. Okay, that means these festivals, they mark the religious importance or significance. And what did people do? They offer thanks to God. Children, it is very important to thank for everything what God has given to you, right? There are people who even lack the basic needs to lead their life. So children, don't forget to offer thanks to whatever you are given, right? Okay, so here people, they offer thanks to the gods for the good harvest and they also pray that they should be saved from the accidents or the calamities. Okay, but these celebrations also help them encourage cultural and artistic activities. These festivals, they also help and encourage cultural and artistic activities, right? So you know that during the festivals of Kerala also, right? During Onam, okay, women, they dance Tiruvadira, right? Which brings out the artistic form or the talents in them, right? Christmas, children, they sing carol singing, right? In that way, for every festivals, okay, we perform the traditional music or the dance form which brings out the inner talents hidden in you, right? Take out a page number 18, multiple choice questions. You should take the correct answer. Look at the first question. What is the instrument used in the Bihu dance made of? No need to name the instrument. You should write what is it made of. Okay. So the instrument is pipa and it is made of, yes, It is made up of buffalo horn. Okay, buffalo horn. Okay, so take the option B. Take the option B. Right, so what are the options given in your textbook? Yes, bamboo, buffalo horn, feather. So buffalo horn is the correct answer. Right, now the second one. How is the relationship between married girls and the parents celebrated in Manipur? I repeat, how is the relationship between married girls and the parents celebrated in Manipur? Okay, so the options are, look at your textbook, by visiting the homes of the married daughters, by giving the married daughters gifts and a splendid feast, by cleaning and decorating their homes. So which is the correct option? Yes, by giving the married daughters gifts and splendid feast. Children, the answer is B. By giving the married daughters gifts and splendid feast. I repeat, the answer is B. By giving the married daughters gifts and splendid feast. Third one, why is the 100 Drum festival celebrated? I repeat, third question is, why is the 100 Drum festival celebrated? Children, why is the 100 Drum festival celebrated? Third question is, why is the 100 Drum festival celebrated? The options given are A. To get a good harvest, B. To offer thanks for having a good harvest, and C. So that the people can dance to drum beats. So which is the correct option? Is it to get a good harvest or to offer thanks for having a good harvest? Yes, 100 Drum festival, it is celebrated to mark the end of the harbor. That means the answer is B option. Okay, what is the option? Yes, to offer thanks, to God for having a good harvest. For having a good harvest. Right. Now the fourth question and the last one. How is the oral history of Nagaland passed down? I repeat, how is the oral history of Nagaland passed down? And the options are through festivals with songs and dances, B. through special poems, and C. when the various tribes meet. So find out the correct answer. I repeat, through festivals with songs and dances, through special poems, and C. when the various tribes meet. Yes, obviously the answer is yes, A. Through festivals with songs and dances, right? Songs and dances. Fine. Children, with this we have come to the end of the chapter. Read the textbook twice and learn the question answers. Right? Okay, see you in the next class.